groups.
Yeah, about that. The map has been played for a total of 9 times.
The same swing comes around, but EFAC's able to get rid of the buck, and J90 keeps driving across. Spiff hits the big shot they needed to. That's one more for J90, and it leaves just... It's awkward. He's got the close swing to his right-hand side, and he takes that out before anyone can even blink. The last is inside the gun vault, and he can't make the matter his.
Spiff locking up on the front door and to the trophy entrance. Now Alems finds one, and that means they only need to find the one left. My player in the corner as he was just being sprayed by. He does not land the first. It's Alems with the drop shot that will land the route for BDS.
Some control over the far end, and Spiff gets caught out. I'm not sure if that was just a spray up top.
Frost mat.
The frost.
Gap trap blows up right in his face, brings him back down. But now it's a 1-on-3 situation. Leakefak on the clutch. If he can find the 2 on the left, they're both just a single bullet. There he goes, lines them up, but now he's
Wait, the E1D pings. No reveal, and another trade out once again. Shaiko and J90, they find one apiece. EFAC gets the catch on the stairs. There's not a huge amount of time left. They're angling and eyeing up and sees the side. A triple kill for J90. He's gonna see if he... There's the swing, the first and the second! And EFAC finds the tail end of the round. And it is just a bloodbath.
In that same corner out there, Red Pink comes through, Shuttle finds Breed. It's just going to be a matter of time now until the rest of BDS will be found. As it's only up to Renshiro, he's going to get pre-fired. There's no way for him to live. And Astralis, they find...
Spiff has got himself right tucked in on Memorial. Pre-fires in the swing. I mean, Renshiro gets the kill. There's the follow-up that's going to come through. The cover is there, but look at Iconic and Shuttle in the sight on the bleed. But where do you go? Where do you hide? And where is the approach coming from? Shuttle covers some of it. Gets the lockdown. There's the plant. There's the drop. Unfortunately, ran out of time. Maybe expected the Solus to have moved away. Maybe trying to waste out the time of the glasses, but... There you go.
Okay.
Use the grenade, pull it from range, bounced on the top. Are they in? Half in, and then they get the kill on the back of it. Forest corner away, and it's caught from the top of the stairs. Shuttle, he's locked in, loaded, waiting. The swing through the smoke goes into Alems, but then gets the end of him because he's going to get shot in the face. Or he just doesn't go.
Saving KD there. Shaiko is aware of the fact that someone is in the walk-in closet. Leakefak will find a first on the actual statuary room. That is being explored by the smoke player. Leakefak takes a lot of damage. He's going to go and hunt himself as well, but Iconic with a bit of a flick takes him down. It's only up to Shaiko in a 1v2. Any information? He's just going to be... No, I was going to say he's just going to be walking through the Syria laser gate to give the kill. But not the case. Just a distraction move and just like a be worried about this.
Forest though. Great connection. Iconic with a rotate up the top at the same second, and well, it doesn't matter if they're being pinged, you're just running away from it. There's a bit of motion right inside the middle. Alems still heavy hitting with the rifle, but look at the time. If we can get the cover down on the kit itself. Alems, they're swinging all over the shop, and there is Astralis. 3 rounds. Doesn't get the kill. It will do this. Iconic revealed and removed by EFAC. The grenade is pretty hard. Renshiro gets the end of it. There is Forest getting a connection. The grenade split second too late.
The study door, that gives away his game. Make sure that they're aware of the fact that the pressure is coming. Spiff goes aggressive, finds none as he gets shut down. Only up the Forest now. He gets shut down as
single angle. There's the drive. They're going for the plant. The swing is EFAC's to take. There's a fight right inside the cubby. Iconic locks one, can't get the next, and they just get it secured.
Gets it down in the meantime as well. Meeks makes it that 1v3. And Forest gets shut down. Doesn't get very far. Shaiko with that final kill.
Get the catch. Renshiro is the first gone. The Solar swings and Shuttle gets the next. Right on the small break. Leakefak is going to see if he can try and push himself up. Puts them into the 5 versus 2. Alems is caught by the hop out. And it's just Breed against all the sprays. Shoulder damage and a shoot back. There's the trade out. And Astralis take their map.
They managed to take the first. No. Club is just going to be played a lot.
It's not that exclusive a club house.
No, it's a very, very inclusive.
So he's able to stop at least the kill. They've dropped onto Moto, and Iconic doing everything, swinging which ways and round to take them out. but cannot quite find the connection with SiegeGG and brings us into the 2 versus 3. 45 plant, 3 versus 1. They know where he is, though. And BDS, they're able to open up here and take round 1.
Quite easily. I mean, there was still going to be that big of a fight and, you know, the bit of explode. I just heard these.
I tried to hope the fight would swing in, but BDS is swinging everything right now. Shuttle, he's caught out between a rock and a French place. And EFAC is the final one with a statement.
Missing out on these players hidden on the actual side.
Oh no! Slipped on by the missed drone and the missed moment. He's gonna hold in. You can see they're trying to rotate some of this control, and he has the hatch if he wants to take it. He doesn't take it in time, but he doesn't get the connection. Control the angles above Renshiro. He's about to be under a bit of pressure from the hatch. Alems, he's able to win out one more, but Iconic has the cover they need. It is just Forest with the kit. The other side of the bar, the C4 is loot. And the only thing being served is a glass full of French champagne.
What's that sound coming out?
You don't just make a breach, you make use of the breach as well. Alems and SiegeGG, they bite back via Modo. They get on the back end, Iconic pressure down the middle, and suddenly Astralis have been able to wrest control of the body count in this round of 2 versus 2. But with the plant being secured, will Shuttle be able to get up and pop off? There's the first. He's looking for the second. A rotate is his! And Astralis said he can play that, and Forest with the swing up. J9O gets one, Alems gets one right back. SiegeGG goes down. They're inside gym, they're locked in. They've been able to slip their way right the way up. Getting the blind at Spiff with the swing round on the back end. Gives the game and can't get the connection. Shuttle, once again in a clutch situation. Some of the pressure, he's now moved himself all the way right in. And BDS pull the round back.
Legs inside. Drops are coming through as well. Shuttle, if you manage to get that plant down. No, it's the swing from the dirt tunnel that stops him from happening, and that keeps BDS. He'll go for the recovery, or is it going to go for the kills instead? He will find one. Almost dies by the bended wire up on the wall, or the Cade Claw rather.
Not knowing how close Spiff is towards the end. Well, we are at the end of the half. 5-1. The French team lead on
the second as he's trying to take the fight there.
They suddenly just exploded. SiegeGG on the back end, the blue gets it. J9O is just swung on, and Spiff is a bit of a rotate, but not all the way around, so has to go with some width. Cannot find the connection. BDS, they sit on map point, ready to take us to the third. Behind, but they push the player out at least. An aggressive take over the top. SiegeGG finding one more on the back. They're concerned with the rotate I talked about before. Read and watch and see if they can pull the players. Iconic holding himself onto lounge, onto pit. The swing up doesn't quite go their way, but it's a trade at least. Brede gets one more. It's all down to Shuttle. We are going to map 3.
Very convincing. Skyscraper are basically equal.
Yeah, basically isn't equal.
They are equal. I mean, they all are.
Okay.
Aggressive swing to go through, and SiegeGG, he's taking the ground instead.
There he is, able to swing on the back. They had the bait with the drone, looking for the next. They're holding on to Hero going down. They've got to see if they can break themselves through the side. Brede and Alems, they find one apiece. Iconic is above, drops into the fight, cannot quite get the connection. They have a bit of wiggle room, and the smokes will buy them some time. They rotate onto the kitchen windows themselves is, well, the first take for Iconic. Hops out at the bottom.
What BDS have right now is the 30 seconds left on the clock. Diffuser in hand as Alems just swings through. It's going to be able to drop one, and suddenly it all goes to BDS.
I don't even understand. They decided to try and take the fight on the side. Iconic can't get his way back up. And a technical, I was going to say 4 versus 1. It's a 3 now. They're down getting the plant down. They finish off one player. The pistol for the end.
No, do you wait?
J9O also down. Dragon.
He heard it though. Oh, this got caught off there. LeakEffect will fight Forest. So at least they still have a reply on the back of the phone call that did came.
The fight happens onto Cafe Renshiro. It's caught in a dangerous place, and there's the catch onto Iconic, the end of it, and suddenly 2 back here. Shuttle and J9O are able to find one apiece and try and run in. They weren't watching the clock. There's an easy pickup. The second is going for the plant, and that was just confusing.
Spiff almost losing his life twice there, but getting away alive. J9O finds a second. SiegeGG taken off the board. And they will fall back because
they rotate later on. you know, tucked in close for the fight, and they aggressively lean in to try and get the bandit charges. 2 of them caught out by Spiff. You assume if these rounds keep going this way that we're going to get a BDS timeout because you got a couple of questions.
There it is. Which we were talking about.
I mean, trust in it. They're inside the site. They dropped out through the wall. Spiff had a punch hole, and he's able to get a Lems, but EFAC does find one in the meantime. SiegeGG gets J90, and it's a close fight on the door for Renshiro to just finish out. There's a rotate coming underneath him from place. Sees the back end, almost gets the punch kill before Forest locks it in, and Spiff gets it down to a 1 versus 1 with Forest having the last play.
4 Iconic. He is moving in. He will find one in the diffuser. Instantly goes up to the mezzanine. Gets the second, but not the third. Lem shuts him down.
Soft Renshiro, he's getting through the wall. He's going for the fight. They've got to get the kit. They can't quite get the fight, and J90 is safe.
Goyo just sneaking through. He's not checking it. He gets the kill as well. Leakafac, you should have checked your window.
Had a mistake there at the moment.
J90 two-sided split. Renshiro and SiegeGG both pick one up. SiegeGG does get taken down, brings it to a 2-on-2. Shuttle with the diffuser is on the ground now, and that means that BDS, all they need to do is just sit tight, and they'll be able to win themselves around. Renshiro swings and gets the kill.
Make sure you're confident in the engagement straight after. Spiff is in the site. EFAC removes Forest from it, and there's suddenly just Spiff left alongside. BDS on the back end. Doesn't have the diffuser, doesn't have the fight. BDS.
Entering the arcade stairs, being shut out from the mezzanines. Forest and J90 explode on them, though.
That's it, over the back end, they swung in a Lems. He's trying to bite some of the bullets back, and suddenly it's a 3 versus 3, some team damage, but they're able. And he's still just struggling. There's one. The second's on his left, he has 26, but Shuttle. All the peppered pre-fire on the back end, the breach on the barrel side, and they're in, and they're out. SiegeGG on the back, Renshiro, but Forest was already tucked in a corner. They did quite get the pop of that. The call of the Malusi, the swing of the big guns. There's the second. BDS fight for at least 1 more round.
Default to find out if the player was in there. Renshiro will find J90 before Shuttle just gets a free rotation and double kill as well. And that's going to be the double man advantage now. Given use their last pieces of utility.
They're driving around. He wants the bulletproof. He doesn't have the teammate, and he slipped his way back round. He's onto the individual fights. Someone died over here. Someone's dying round there. BDS. They are on round 5.
They can make his way back out again. Another grenade is soon to be tossed in. No, it's not. SiegeGG took cash into his own hands, finds the kill, but he's going to get traded out. Spiff finds the return kill.
Stairs back up towards that corridor. Cut the fight. Iconic goes down. There's J90 instantly with 1 back, and he's pushing his way all the way up towards the site for the plant. BDS, how close is he? They don't know. He's crouched, but there it is. J90 with a triple. It is just a Lems left. Hit this plant and play. They're on the wrong side of the door. They swing and he can't find it. It's a trade. And Astralis to the stars. Never gave up. Made sure they made the most of it all. And you see it on Spiff's face there. You cannot deny he's been a huge part of this for the team. But to be fair, all of them are the drive.